That was the frame one tweet out of Samsora.
You know what's funny is that Samsora, although he had planned to fight Myron in the bracket, he has round robins, of course, like that, he also preemptively made himself lose to Mr. Bones as well, as he had to fight him because of his own plan.
Yeah,
That's true.
That is true.
When you play yourself.
Sometimes you only look one step ahead. I mean, Samsora's forward thinking, but who knew that was going to happen?
The real question here, though, is he going to be able to take this over Sonido? Is he going to be able to make it all the way back to Grand Finals? Do you guys think he can do this?
We're going to have to see right here. Sonido's already doing a really good job keeping Samsora off stage, although Samsora maneuvering himself around Sonido in a good way with the down airs.
Yeah, I think Sonido actually makes a great case for himself because in order to make it to top 8, what he had to do was knock off the other Georgian player. He had to play against Scat.
Yes,
Scat repping the snake, overcoming a lot. What? Just that? Oh, we had a scapegoat. Oh, wait, we set out the game. But
the Switch is godlike, by the way. This is all thanks to the fact that the Switch goes into like pause mode or it stays on.
I know, right?
Like that.
You don't have
it just
to reset
goes into
everything.
handheld mode.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
You're right.
shout out to SSDs, full upgrades,
Also,
flash
shout out to
cards.
these players going right back into it.
The return to form. Nintendo knew discs weren't the way because if things like this happened, we'd just be dead in the water.
Quarter now, Samsora is going to get out of there. The flick of the wrist, hit him with the crown. Now cornered himself, Sonido. Going to try to get back with a spin dash.
Yeah, Samsora laying the cheeks on him. Sonido's taking away the vegetables.
I feel like this is where Samsora shines the most too, especially when Samsora keeps you by the ledge. Peach's ledge pressure is really intimidating, and especially with Sonic, there's only so much you can do to maneuver yourself around a character like Peach.
Yeah.
And I mean the size of that forward air, which did take that first stock of the set here, putting Samsora on top, is dangerously large. Like, you really don't think that she's going to reel back that far.
Yeah. That quick chase down. We saw actually a lot of really cool tech that Sonido threw out with that spring. Another thing you could do with that spring is you actually air dodge back down into it after you use it, able to jump off that spring and retain a double jump.
I like the patience.
Here's grab. Yep, back air. Those back airs pretty consistent off of grabs.
I like the Z drops that Samsora is doing. Whenever Sonido's coming back, you know the spring jump is a straight ledge approach. So if you just Z drop a turnip down there, it's going to make the recovery tougher. It can also lead to mistakes. Samsora is trying to force those errors.
Exactly. Also gets you back into action. Samsora, that is, create maybe an opportunity for an option select, set up for something else. Off stage here, Sonido being sniped. Don't get back there, but
I mean, I like the contention with the back air, but unfortunately misspacing it is going to be costing him his stock.
The fluidity of motion of Samsora is just something that's continuously been dangerous. From Smash 4, carrying over into Ultimate, such a dangerous player. From Louisiana, now terrorizing Florida.
Oh yeah, South Florida being the home region of the Peaches, I would say, especially with Mute Ace following behind Samsora. It can be really intimidating, especially when Peach starts off her combo game with the down, so easily leading up from 0 to 70% of his damage.
Ooh. Down throw off the stage here. Sonido trying to chase down with that up air. Back into the center of the stage.
All right, just a reset. Both players going into no man's land, meeting in the neutral. Stage control decided by that grab from Samsora, who throws Sonido off stage.
Yes.
Whoa.
The wait.
And a third stock taken for that forward air.
Sometimes you just gotta wait to see what your opponent's gonna be doing off the ledge like that. And I feel like Sonido a few times had done neutral getup as well. And I felt like Samsora was just waiting for it. Samsora a few times was actually waiting roll distance from the ledge a few times to see what Sonido was gonna do. And he had hit him once with a back air when Sonido had jumped. And another time, because Sonido kept trying to go behind Samsora. And Samsora was just waiting for it the whole time. And when Peach throws out her fair, that crown covers so much space, especially airspace as well, if you're trying to find your way of just jumping around her.
For sure.
It's the idea of challenging a Peach in the air is almost a new concept to me because it's very, very hard to do.
She's great. I know Samsora doesn't think she's the best character in the game, but of course, in this game, it's so debatable to see who the best character in the game actually is, and that's what I call prime balancing, honestly. Like, when you have every week, everybody's saying a different character is the best character in the game. And I love that, actually. And that shows you how hard it is to differentiate, like, what character is really the best amongst the top 10 that we currently have right here.
Yeah.
And Samsora being the best player representing Peach here. really showing you what this character has. Of course, Sonic, although he's lost a few things, I believe Spin Dash still has invincibility, and Spin Charge in general, it's just not that great because you can actually tech the move if he hits you with it. There's a few things that the character has lacked in this game. Of course, up air, now that you could fall out of hit 1 as well. We saw Sonido doing a really good job, though, at contesting Samsora while Samsora was above him with those up air pressures.
Right. And I like how you touched on the up air there.
Yeah.
Sonido now being down 1 game, it can be heavily discouraging.
Oh,
my
okay,
God! Chased up there! They got the kill!
What was
Good
that?
Lord. Sonido popping off!
This is
Trying to
something I
even up
actually
the set
wanted to
count.
talk about. It is fun because Sonido's been showing us all this new technology that we've seen with Sonic. We saw actually his other Georgia counterpart, Neo's, earlier showing that with Rosalina, and now we're seeing some of this new tech with Sonic. A big buff with that neutral B2, the homing attack, actually able to confirm into that back air, which is that first stock. Now, all this extra credit.
And my idea, I mean, having Sonic Adventure 2 on the GameCube, like the ability that homing attack is now something you can activate on the second hit.
Yes.
It's so much better. It's
Exactly.
more comfortable. You want to call it on your terms.
Yeah, exactly. More indicative to the game.
Yeah, Sonic's playstyle actually changing up a little bit in this game. You know, in Smash 4 people would say, yo, he's a rushdown character, but I would say in this game he's mostly a bait and punish character because he has really impressive like damage racking abilities and combos that can easily do 50% too.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sonic a big gorilla player, kind of feeding off what you had there. But now, like the fact that you can't cross up on shield and things like that makes it a little bit tougher for the mix-ups to have so much weight. Like it's still great for Sonic that is still the fastest character in the game, but not being able to cross up the way you might want to without jumping, still a setback.
Especially in this matchup. To try to
There you
possible-
go.
Yep.
First hit, but we're going to cover that with our own forward smash.
So he
That
turned
big fist.
yeah, he turned a problem into a benefit there. Just got the
Exactly, man.
first hit and set himself up.
It's a man that takes what you got.
Say Samsora was actually trying to contest that with an aggressive option to get back into the stage, but Sonido was ready. Mr. Saturn coming out, jumping right over that, not trying to get caught in that situation.
I like that. The Z drop into the Peach Bomber instantly.
Peach Bomber is so good in this
Really
game.
good. Safe on hit.
And it kills.
Yeah. You're going to watch out for that because you do not want to get hit by a nair right afterwards for dropping your shield too early.
Solid spot dodge there from Sonido when Samsora slipped by, but still Samsora able to take that second stock. It's 1-all.
One quick combo here from Samsora was enough to even this up. Let's see if we can see a combo starter. But so far, Sonido's doing pretty well.
Yeah, I like the jump around instead of landing on top of Samsora, just opting to see what Samsora's going to do first. He has the lead. He doesn't have to be too overly aggressive here. Just keeping Samsora up in the air.
Nice little delay on the landing there by using homing attack. Very smart. And that shows that Sonido's willing to use every piece of equipment he has in the utility belt.
Get out of here with
aggressive
that.
option, yeah. Punish there. Another great punish. Samsora cornering Sonido. Sonido having a hard time to get back in the middle. And that's what you were talking about earlier. Hard to cross up with the regular side B.
Now you see, you stop short right in front of Samsora's shield, and if Samsora's ready for Sonido, that could be goodbye with the stock.
Quick little trade, but now Sonido at 93%, not the percent he wants to be at. Cornered again, 1 forward air is enough to steal this, and looks like Samsora's looking for it.
Oh, I like the spacing with that forward pencil backwards there. You try to space with the fair. We still living?
Not going to end it yet. Going deep
So
for back
deep.
here.
Yeah.
Oh
Peach
my
Bomber.
word, talking about the Peach Bomber.
He almost died
This
to
is
that
last hit now. Dangerous setup that we have.
Oh! And, okay, so that neutral getup actually working because Samsora misspaced that back air. You saw how in that first game, Samsora had actually floated roll distance again, as I noted, where to try to catch Sonido's neutral getup. And although Sonido did do neutral getup there, because Samsora misspaced that back air, that forward smash, allowing him to connect and take that second game.
That forward smash also having a little bit of that drawback power.
Yes.
Able to avoid some of the hits and then go swing. Hit him
Kind
with
of
a
work it
dog.
up and then the stretch Armstrong,
Yeah.
just reaching wherever he needs to hit that.
Another thing I also like to see, point out there, we saw Sonido challenge a turnip with a forward air. It looked like it actually killed the turnip, you know?
And he caught it, so it's like you have the double option. So
Yeah.
you either get rid of it. Oh, stage space already from the first pool.
And
you
it's
have,
gone.
Yeah, you have the option to take care of the turnip in general and just cancel it out, or you have the option to catch it as well.
I'm seeing in these close-up situations, Sonido's opted for the forward tilt, and over time, Samsora has become more ready to shield that and then punish properly. So I can't say discouraged from using it, but yeah, you can't be so obvious. Like, really don't follow the same pattern. You have to switch up when you're going to pull trigger.
The drift back with the float, floating back with the fair. And we've seen from Umeki as well how good Peach's back air is, especially when you try to space it out. See, Samsora is just trying to call out Sonido's aggressive option to try to approach him.
Yeah, that back air out of shield, float back air out of shield, one of the fastest options in Peach's arsenal, especially defensively. Almost stealing it with that one.
Maybe a devil. Now
Double
dual
turnip
layered
there.
with the
Yep.
drops of turnips. Really pressing Sonido. Samsora applying it, just leaning.
I like that recovery, using the air dodge to get back to the ledge as he had used his jump earlier, but that forward throw going to be taking care of the stock.
You don't often see a forward throw killed like that.
He was like almost at 200.
It's almost at 200,
Yeah.
you're right. Great use of the homing attack there. Trying to start up something with the Nair. Samsora now on a disadvantaged state, but he's actually going to be able to turn it around using float to get out of a lot of potentially true combos. I put that in quotes. Is one of Peach's best defensive options.
Yeah, his micro-spacing with float in general is how he usually spaces a lot of his moves out. You see it a lot on Versus when he plays a lot of South Florida, and he does such a good job, especially as we saw earlier. You saw he tried to cancel the float to drift back into fair instead. Like right there, he was actually predicting Sonido to roll backwards there, but Sonido catching Samsora on the ledge, he's doing a much better job between these last two games compared to what we saw in that first game.
That Ken Masters rolling back throw, getting Samsora off stage, but still dealing with a great back throw. Turns the tables. Sonido now on the ropes. Samsora trying to mix him up. Oh my God, all these empty attacks, just playing with the space.
And it's like Sonido has to kind of respect Samsora like that too, because when the back air's in his face, it's like he's not going to hold forward. It's literally a wall of back airs covering all this space unless Sonido were to roll, which is what Samsora wants him to do.
Off the stage here. Back in action. Patience from Sonido, but a little too patient. He got caught up in that corner with the forward air.
Okay.
Ooh,
Again.
We take that damage.
But then again, that was another use of that first hit of the up air into another something else. But whoa, a lot of percent here.
Yeah, damage really mounting here. Transitioning through the platform. Samsora's applying the damage, but Sonido's on the attack.
Okay.
He's trying to avoid.
The cross up on the dash attack there.
Yup.
Sonido's playing a lot, I was going to say a lot more patient, but catching the jump with the fair and catching the other jump with the turtle. We're going to air dodge back onto the ledge.
Oh, and
the
another
gift
one.
attack.
Senator Dennis, he got some crown work.
It's just the drift back with float and throwing out such a large hitbox like fair. Honestly, at that point, what you have to do is you know he's going to do it because that's what he's been doing so far. Just wait out the fair and kind of just respect it. You're going to be forced to neutral get up at that point.
I agree.
And he's probably going to fish for that too. He's like, okay, I could drift back fair and then run up grab you because you're going to respect the fair. But if anything, it's just been working out in his favor because maybe Sonido is expecting it too much. He's not really waiting for Samsora to just throw it out. He's still getting up from the ledge.
Definitely, that's a fact here. All right, setting up for game number 4. Kalos is the stage. This is Sonido's counter pick.
Which is interesting. You usually see Peach's counter pick to this stage.
I think the height of the platforms might be something that Sonido wants to play with a bit. You can spin dash off of it, use a spin shot, get the hop down to the mainland, and then start,
A lot of
start
different
moving
options.
Yeah, I feel like he also has a good amount of space to work around with here too.
It's closer you're going to get to FD. I'm sure Samsora banned that one.
Yeah, so far looking good for Sonido. Chase down. I love that you can still follow up with that.
And I did talk about the F-tilt earlier in the set. I think Sonido is now trying to tweak the timing. What was happening when he was getting punished was that he was adjusting to Samsora's landing times. That's when he's going for these tilts. You saw an F-smash there. He's really trying to get when Samsora is trying to hit a mix-up into the float because he can't block.
Oh,
I like that. I like the
tomahawk.
grab. Yep, the tomahawk grab right there.
Yeah. And even using a little bit of the float too can be another thing to kind of mess with the opponent on how you're going to land. unfortunately not going to be able to find that dash attack. Does still kill, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't kill as early as before.
Oh, we got a Stitch Face,
Stitch
though.
Face, yeah.
That would
Oh.
definitely do it.
And re-grabbed it. Samsora still has the tool.
That's
the
true.
murder weapon
Does
still in
what, 30% if it catches?
Ooh, gets that drop down fair. And there's really only so many places you could go, especially on the stage. You know, Peach could try to mix up her landing, try to go for that platform instead of going for the ledge, but Sonido was ready for him as he recognized Samsora was going to go for that low recovery, get that ledge invincibility.
Ooh, and from beneath the ledge, using the homing shot to attack Samsora.
Now,
Continuously still going for that down air at the ledge to
Let me see
block.
a triple.
now Funk, Sonido's been doing pretty good this stock, but what do you think Sonido's really going to have to kind of build up for him to take the set?
It's hard to say. I think the confidence that Samsora has, being up one game, you can see going for those down airs, just to hover across the ledge. It's something that works against characters that have like teleports, but the spring jump, you can air dodge out of it. Sonido can mix up and take advantage of the fact that Samsora is so comfortable.
Catches a jump with the back air. Oh,
Ooh,
and
there
let's
we
talk
go.
about that forward smash.
Wow.
I was waiting for it. That forward smash has the length of Ganon's sword.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's actually really big. It's really deceivingly big too.
And being able to angle it downward
Yep.
and upwards, great because you're able to catch a 2-frame.
And Sonido, laying prone, had an opportunity to attack, missed that, but still stayed on the ground long enough for the fair to connect.
Big damage, up air to back air, spin dash, has to land here, getting punished for it as well.
Last stock all. This could be the last stock of the set here for Sonido. And being losers, that's going to be in 7th place.
The
Does
momentum's on
not want
Sonido's
that.
side here.
Yeah, he's actually doing really, really well. Oh, he's going to find
Get
it.
up
Let's
against his
go.
forward smash.
So already, the first game, game 5. And
That's
remember I said this, if Samsora really wants to win this tournament, he has to dig deep, not just go the goth color of Peach. He has to really understand that I need to win this and take this.
I expect a color counter pick. Samsora usually when pressed goes to the white dress, meaning I have to play on point so I don't scuff my outfit. I really got to get this win.
Yeah, we stick with the Bumblebee pick.
Oh no, still
The
alright.
Bumblebee pick.
So not going to go with it. It's fine. Either way, game 5, final destination, final round. Come to Papa 3. Let's have it.
Yeah, and already, Samsora looking comfortable. Understanding aggression and pressure, I would say, so far in this match. Has a Stitch as well. So, you know, just kind of sneaking by that one.
Yeah, Peach being able to pull out Stitch Faces and just other, like, Mr. Saturns and bombs in general a lot more consistently in this game is absolutely terrifying. Catches the jump with the fair there. Manages to hit him with the sniper, this turnip snipe. And the drift forward with the float fair, hitting Sonido, and the momentum in Samsora's favor. You don't ever want to see Samsora mad.
No.
I feel like he has an actual IRL rage meter.
And you could see his face, too, when he's mad.
Yeah, so I'm going to turn this around on you, Trader.
Yeah, go ahead.
Being that this is game 5, do you think Sonic going to FD is a benefit against Peach? How do you think-
well, Samsora counterpicked to this stage.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, and you know, it's the same thing, approaching with using those platforms that before. You don't have the spot to do that. And catching landings is one of Peach's best options too, with that float, with that big sweeping up air, a forward air, same kind of thing. So he says, you know what, I'm going to stick to my fundamentals here. Nothing new, I'm just going to go for it. I think that's what Samsora's mind. He has just the up B there.
Ooh, wrong direction that time.
Yeah, he definitely meant to turn it around there. See the dash back. Samsora just staying center stage. I like the respect here. We're also seeing a lot more respect from Samsora, the more so of his defensive play.
I like that scuffle we saw right there. Sonido finally kind of winning it, I would say, overall. Dash attack. Now we're going back and forth. We're at that percent where it's basically one straight move, get ready for neutral. One straight move, get ready for neutral.
Yeah, real tough to see. I mean, at game 5, Sonido really wants to even up the stock count before losing his second. He's in a tough spot right now at 125. Samsora on the first stock at 159.
Oh, he had to
there it
respect
is.
that. That was an amazing dash back. He literally, that was probably the best option he could have done because of the Peach Bomber hit his shield again. That would have done so much shield pressure. If Samsora would have fallen with a fair, that probably would have broken his shield.
Another run back punish. those quick little dash backs are something that I would say is a good way to counter that hyper-aggressive play that we've seen from Samsora so far.
Yeah, and the dashbacks here that Sonido's been showing to get those punishes on Samsora being offset by the fact that Samsora is going for similar shimmies but using float instead. It's proven really difficult for Sonido to deal with.
Even the empty hops to try to go behind Sonido as well. And the dash attack, second hit connecting, but we DI those, living 171% after hit.
Yeah, this stock really, really matters to Sonido. If you're Samsora, you just want it in any way to get rid of this stock. And that weak hit of back air is not going to do it. There it is.
He was staying alive there. He was doing a really good job at stock tanking that second stock. Samsora approaching with the down air. I like that approach as well, just because you kind of have to respect it, especially with the multi-hits. And if it pops you up properly, he can actually follow up with the jump fair as a true combo.
Oh, so close. That one is
okay.
it. We've
that
got
was
a game changer.
That was a game changer.
Impeccable
huge
edge guard there.
And now we're in the last stock, game 5. People are behind Sonido now.
All right, we got the crowd riled up
This
finally.
momentum.
It's Florida
Had
versus
some
Georgia.
resident sleepers for a second.
All right, small little throw combo. Sonido just doing so amazing right now. And he already has him at 80%.
That's true.
I was
Pretty
talking
modest
about
lead he has.
Samsora's rage meter in real life. Sonido, though?
There we go.
Sonido
What a
turning up on his last stocks for the last 2 games so far.
Playing
To the-
so aggressively, too.
Down throw. Gets the follow-up. Still a moderately low percent, so Sonido can still get caught.
Oh, it's that back
that's
air
it.
coming
The
out.
short
Yup.
hop back air. Sonido does it. 3-2 over Samsora.
Over
Samsora out at
Samsora.
7th.
To a Sonic in top
7th
8.
place to a Sonic.
This is not Smash 4. This is
That's
Smash
true.
Ultimate.